The franchise has not even been dead a month, but the relatives are looking for what they perceive as an inheritance that might not be there. The franchise was the National Football League St. Louis Rams, whose owner, Stan Kroenke, decided he would be better off in Inglewood, California, despite St. Louis and Missouri officials putting together a $477 million plan using public money to help build Kroenke a new stadium after he and a previous owner had spent 21 seasons in the city's dome stadium. The relatives include the St. Louis Blues National Hockey League franchise, which took a not-so-subtle shot at Kroenke after he took his Rams to Inglewood, and the commissioner of Major League Soccer, Don Garber. The commissioner sent a note of sympathy and then asked if any of that $477 million could be made available for a football, rather a soccer stadium for a team in his league. Meanwhile, St. Louis Blues ownership planned to approach city leaders last October seeking $100 million or more for upgrades to the city-owned arena, which is 22 years old and in arena life is long in the tooth. But that $477 million that was earmarked for a new football stadium was never allocated. Kroenke never agreed to a deal, and even if he did, that public funding may have faced a referendum with residents being asked whether they wanted to invest in the stadium for Kroenke. There's no guarantee that the voters would have said yes for a Kroenke stadium. St. Louis, though, did not have to ask voters permission for money despite the 2002 local law that was passed, which required voters to have a say on spending. But last summer, Circuit Court Judge Thomas Frawley overturned the law because it was too vague. The $477 million that the Blues hockey team owners and Garber may want may not exist. But in sports, you might as well ask. I'm Evan Weiner for the Politics of Sports Business.